All right. All right. Let's show the glass demo. Yeah. Yeah. Sure? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. Well, maybe that was a little too hard. Room for improvement. So, yeah. We'll fix it in post.
Introducing the next generation in stealth technology for cars. The triangular futuristic design. The impeccable edges. So triangular that not even radar can detect it. Yes, the Cybertruck.
All right. Let's show the glass demo. Franz, could you try to break this glass, please? Yeah. Sure? Yeah. Oh my fucking god. Well, maybe that was a little too hard.
Better known as the Cuck truck. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, and today on Hacker 4chan, YouTube, and the internet. So, many of you have probably heard of Elon Musk's new Tesla Cyber, quote-unquote, truck.
Should we try the rear? Sorry?
Many people like the design, but I, for one,
as a plus side,
find it fairly hideous.
Really? Okay. Sure. Oh, man.
It's supposed to be very tough. He boasts that the outside is armor-plated and can deflect small bullets, and that the windows are shatterproof, or armored. But when they tested it on their little show, the windows cracked. Now, this could be because they tested it earlier, and they had microfractures, which is a likely scenario, or the windows are just not as good. But the memes behind this Cybertruck are hilarious. Here on the Hacker 4chans, on Politically Incorrect Poll, here's a picture of the infamous truck, the Cuck truck. Here Anin says, is it, dare I say, our truck? Where were you when you first laid eyes upon the official truck of the impending race war? Well, obviously, what they mean by that is, like race cars, racing, they race on the tracks. Exactly. It's a race car, racing war. Annan says, here yesterday, making fun of it. Here Annan says, already pre-ordered mine. I'm gonna put Yang 2020 sticker on the side. And yes, this is the official truck of the Yang Gang. So the Yang Gang pick the Cuck truck. So here Annan brings up a really good point. Annan says, an electric truck actually makes the least sense to have it in SHTF scenario. Imagine trying to find a way to charge this thing without street power. Yeah, so if you're driving on the road, and you go a little bit too far from home, well, you have nowhere to charge it. You see, this thing runs on electricity. Not oil, not gas, and it's obviously not a truck. The design is horrific. Why would you call it a truck? And again, how is this useful to anybody when you can't take the car anywhere without an electrical plug? I guess you could do it if you're rich and have a giant array of solar panels in your compound or whatever, but most people would do better with a diesel pickup truck with extra fuel rotated and storage. Like I said, if it ever breaks down and you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, good luck! Anonymous replies, I wanted one until I saw it was AWD and not 4WD. Absolute trash, basically not a truck. Now, the best part of this is the memes. Here, for example, I don't even know if I can put that. So here Annan has some harsh words. Get stranded with nowhere to go and forced to leave your precious baby behind. You're too pussy. Do it like all the truck-owning, gun-toting betas. All maneuver on a scooter and still do better than you prepping morons. I'll clap you. Gather all your Walmart guns. And fuck your obese wife before shooting her in the head. Jesus, Annan. So the best part about this new, truck are the memes. It looks like something out of a video game. Clearly the inspiration for the Cuck truck was Tomb Raider's special area. So triangular. So beautiful. So the best part about this is definitely the memes. Here you have a Halo meme, as you can see. The perfect triangular vehicle. Let's take a look at some more memes. Here Annan says, apologize. And we have a picture of the Cuck truck with an iron cross. It's a little known symbol that makes people upset. However, it's important to note, many cultures have been using the iron cross for a long time. And really, there's no association. It's a historical symbol, often misunderstood. Here on an improved version of the meme, you have a Mr. Pepe driving the car and Trump with some sort of gun cannon. Now, the entire reason I was calling it the Cuck truck was simply because it reminded me of the Cuck pods. It's those little pods in China where people live. They actually pay rent to live in these pods. And also liberal douchebags who live in the city, they also like to live in these pods. It reminds me of that, but on wheels. So this is a picture of an actual truck. As you can see, it has a magnificent engine, it's huge, you could probably smash, and you can actually carry stuff. The Cuck truck doesn't look like you can actually carry much. I have a lot of questions about the so-called trunk of this truck. Some people think the truck looks futuristic. Apparently, in the future, everyone is a manlet. I mean, just looking at the design here, the back of the truck comes out. But how much weight can this car possibly carry? It's an electric car. What use is it if it cannot move large? I mean, it's not really a good truck if you can't move around stuff. And that's what gets me about Elon Musk. All of his projects, almost all of them, aren't actually commercially viable in the modern world. He makes luxury products for luxury people. In other words, typically rich, elite douchebags with too much money. Is Poll still mocking Elon and the Cybertruck? Elon Musk says, 146K Cybertruck order so far, with 42% choosing dual, 41% choosing tri, and 17% single motor. So, apparently he sold quite a few of these. So you remember before when I said only an egotistical, elite douchebag that's rich would probably buy something like this? Well, here on Twitter you see Elon trying to prove that his Cuck truck doesn't actually break when you throw stuff at it. You find, oh, who is that? I've never heard of him. Keemy Creamy says, reserved mine already. Thank you for making a truck that does not look like an egg. Also, can you make the windows bulletproof? I got way too many haters. I honestly have nothing against Keemstar. I don't dislike him. But come on, I think we all know what kind of person Keemy Creamy is. He's the type of person who would buy this car. Oh, I'm sorry, truck. Elon Musk says, the truck is here, soon in every household. By the way, check this out also. So, Elon Musk claims that this truck will be in every household. So I'm sure there must be an affordable version. The car doesn't look that complex. It doesn't even have rear view mirrors. I mean, how expensive could it be? They saved a ton of money by getting rid of the rear view mirrors. Who needs to look back? I'm sure there's cameras on board. Who cares if they malfunction? I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Who cares? The car's bulletproof. So here's a picture. Cybertruck is built with an exterior shell made for ultimate durability. So this is their advanced design. As you can see, it is truly groundbreaking. So, the real question is, how much does this cost? So the so-called Cybertruck, it's actually a little bit reasonable. Yeah, I say that lightly. So this single car, this so-called truck, for a single motor, it's $39,000, about $40K. For a dual motor, it's $49,000, about $50K. For tri-motor ADW, it's $69,000. You know what? It's $40,000, $50,000, and $70,000. Don't bullshit me, Elon Musk. You couldn't even do like a 69,999.9 D9 and whatever. Okay, at least make it seem like a classical deal. So the base model isn't too expensive, but single motor doesn't really like RDW doesn't sound impressive. I wonder what kind of car you could get for a similar price, or what kind of truck. So looking here on US News Best Cars, 12 best trucks for the money in 2019. So let's find out, folks. So, number 6 on this list, and this is the worst option, This is the lowest on the scale. Cost $31,000. 5 years, cost of ownership $55,000. But you've got to remember, this car is cheaper. This car runs on something that you can actually stop at the gas station and refill up quickly. It's probably able to haul enough, got a good engine, and keep in mind, replacement parts actually exist. What do you do if your Cuck truck breaks? What if a component breaks? How expensive do you think it will be when there are only very few Tesla dealers anywhere at all? Now, number 1 on this list is a Ram 1500. It's got a rating of 9.2 out of 10, and it costs $27,000. So keep in mind everything I just said about economy, about actually being able to refuel, about cheap replacement parts, all that good stuff, and probably being able to go farther, longer, and carry bigger loads. And then compare it to the Cuck truck. The cheapest one is $40,000. At maximum, you're looking at $77,000. Apparently self-driving is, that's a thing now? Here's the thing about self-driving cars and Tesla in general. Tesla's autopilot was involved in another deadly car crash. So, Tesla cars that are self-driving have been involved in multiple fatal car crashes. The technology is not perfect, the technology is limited, and by all means, if you want to signal about how much money you have or about how amazing you are, if you want to stroke that ego, go ahead, get a self-driving car from Tesla. Okay, I'm sure that you won't be one of the unlucky ones. So, one of the Tesla cars actually caught on fire. You can see some stills here. The car literally combusts and it's flaming, so the batteries may be faulty. In fact, Tesla is being looked into by federal regulators for possible defects in the batteries. Now, look, don't get me wrong. I'm all for pushing the boundaries of science, but I'm also smart enough to know that anytime something new comes out, not only is it going to be overpriced, not only is it going to be overrated, it's going to be full of flaws. Yeah, I would not drive this car, even if I could afford it. You know, even if I was rich. I would not buy this car. I would not trust it, and I certainly wouldn't gamble my life with exploding batteries. Like I said, what are you going to do when the power goes out? Gasoline doesn't need to be plugged in. It just needs to be in the tank. You know, I think that pretty much sums up the Cuck truck. I'm sure many of you will have different opinions. Some people think it looks cool. Some people, not as much. I personally think it looks like something that came out of a PlayStation 1 game. But that's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about Elon's new, truck? What do you think? I mean, what do you think about this whole situation? It's a mixed bag for me. I appreciate the scientific progress, but at the same time, it kind of looks hideous, and I think my criticisms are valid here. I really don't think that this truck is ready. I'm glad some people are pushing the boundaries. I just don't think this is a good thing to buy. I think it would be a waste of money, but let me know what you think. If you want to support the content that I make, you can join me on Patreon or Subscribestar for as low as $1. Doing so will give you access to Fight Club, a private Discord server. There's also PayPal and Bitcoin options if you're interested, and sharing the video also helps the channel grow. As always, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.